Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Turnbuckle Club. My name is Jeremy Dergana, your host, and today we're joined with one half of the main event for this Friday night's Substance Cage combat card at the Herbert H. Carnegie Centennial Center in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He's got 7 wins, 2 losses, standing at 5'10", 155 pounds of twisted steel and flex appeal. Here is Alex Ricci. Alex, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for that nice introduction.
Not a problem, sir. You're worthy of having one like that. The question is, you've got your work cut out for you this Friday night in a 9-1 opponent in Jason Sago. What are you doing differently in this camp versus previous camps?
They actually changed my opponent to EJ Brooks because Jason Sago got signed to the UFC just recently, actually.
Oh, really? When did this change happen?
About 2-3 weeks ago.
Now, how does this change your game plan? I mean, does this your new opponent have any resemblance in any way to your previous opponent?
Well, obviously, the game plan has changed slightly because I'm fighting more of a wrestler-based opponent. But, same thing, man. Just same game plan as always, right? And just go hard in there, and that's about it.
Wow, and the question is, 99% of this is mental. Has this affected your psyche at all?
No, because I've been through this so many times in the past with last minute changes in opponents and all that stuff. Used to it, so I kind of just roll with the punches, let it be, make those finer adjustments, and no big deal.
I see, and no pun intended when you say roll with the punches. Here's a question for you. Yeah. Do you have any preference? Like, I mean, when you're taking on an opponent, do you like it when somebody has a similar style to yourself?
For me, it doesn't matter. Every opponent brings a challenge, and it's up to me to exploit their weaknesses and defeat and dominate them.
How's your body feeling right now?
Well, other than I'm cutting weight, I feel fantastic. So I might be slurring my words. I'm noticing myself slurring, and I just actually started right now my water cut. So it's like I'm just basically focusing on making the weight now, and that's about it. But everything else is amazing, better than ever.
Yeah, well, that's an interesting topic because I was going to ask you, what's a weight cut like for you? Like, how hard is this?
If you do not know what you're doing and you're new to it, it can be extremely difficult. My last 3 weight cuts have been phenomenal, and I continue just to get better and better. So it's a quite easy process, and right now I'm in a very healthy state, and it's just the last couple pounds I have to sweat out. So the stress is very minimal on my body, and I recover 100% from it when it's done properly.
What's your walk around weight usually like?
I can go up anywhere between 175 to 180. That's where I usually walk around. I'm a type of fighter. I stay in shape all year round.
Okay.
And during training camp, obviously I focus on eating a lot of healthy, clean food, and the last week or two is just small adjustments in my carb intake, and that's about it.
Because I was going to ask you, what are you consuming and what are you avoiding? So you're going with low carbs, and what kind of fluids are you taking in?
Well, I'm just drinking distilled water because I'm focused on flushing out all the salts from my body right now. And like this last week, for example, I cut out my carbs completely, and I doubled up my portions of my vegetables, proteins, and fats. So I'm still eating a lot of food 3 times a day.
Oh, that's excellent. That's good. And so you are doing this the healthy way.
Like, when you do it properly, you do not starve yourself whatsoever. I'm eating. I wake up tomorrow morning and I still have my breakfast.
Oh, I see. Do you spend a lot of time in the sauna?
No, I don't. I do it. Right now I do Epsom salt baths.
Okay.
And I find it's a lot more easier on my body than doing saunas.
We understand the importance of marketing yourself in this business and the art of setting yourself from the pack. So Have you ever thought about the importance of delivering effective promos and even creating a persona for yourself?
Absolutely, and for me, it's just about being myself, and I definitely know I need to improve on my social presence because it is important. The marketing part of my job is so important, and that's one thing I definitely am focused on improving constantly. But my number one focus is in my skill development as a person, as an athlete, as a fighter, always perfecting my craft, and that consumes a lot of my creative energy. And fortunately, I get a lot of help from my team to help me with my social presence and Facebook, Twitter, because it's so important to keep in touch with the fans and build a fan base because people want to know what you're up to and how you're doing, right? So.
I agree, and to your credit, unlike most fighters at your level, you've got some visibility. Like I've seen your face before. We've all heard about you, unlike others. So that's a good thing. Whatever you're doing, keep it up. And whoever is on your marketing team, they're doing an effective job. Did you ever see yourself doing this as a child?
Absolutely, yes. I have always dreamed about being a martial artist and a world champion.
Yeah. You have a remarkable story as a child, overcoming some of the obstacles and adversity. Who did you exactly look up to in the world of combat sports, in the realm of fighting?
I was always fascinated with the martial arts. I've always been fascinated with martial arts movies, Bruce Lee movies. I loved Jean-Claude Van Damme. He really inspired me as a young child. And the roots grew from there, okay. Right? I knew from a kid that I wanted to be a professional athlete, and I played a lot of sports growing up, and then finally I found Muay Thai, and I became a professional martial artist. That's what I dedicated my life to.
Yep. Now, if you were to talk about an athlete that competed when you were growing up, who did you take some of your lessons from? Was it somebody from the world of boxing, the world of UFC, the world of mixed martial arts, or the world of pro wrestling?
I guess I was inspired by pro wrestling, absolutely, like a lot, like Hulk Hogan. I was a kid at the time, obviously, so that really inspired me.
There must have been a few hockey fighters though, for sure.
Oh yeah, I loved Ty Domi growing up, and Wendell Clark.
So I'm guessing you're a fan of the blue and white.
Yes, okay. I do like the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Blue Jays and all that. Although I gotta support my city, right? The Raptors. I love those guys.
For sure. Now, would you ever consider a future career in the realm of entertainment after the world of fighting, whether it's stunts, acting, or even getting into professional wrestling, or are you strictly all about martial arts and obviously your school?
The beauty of being a martial artist is I got so many options to branch out at, and you never know what the future holds. And I leave my doors open, right? But I would love to get into acting. I used to love it when I was a kid. There's so much things I could do. I could be a manager. I could be a trainer. I could be a coach. I could be a promoter. So many things, so many possibilities, and just keep my doors open.
Absolutely.
Right now is about being the best fighter Alex Ricci could possibly be.
Yeah. Now, what does a win this Friday night do for you?
This win is gonna put me up at the top of the list for in Canada, and it's gonna put me on UFC's radar, and that's where I want to be. I'm working towards signing a UFC contract, and the UFC wants to sign the best guys. So I'm there. That's why Friday night I'm there to prove it.
Absolutely. Now here's the question for you. What's your favorite walkout song, or what is your walkout entrance like? What's it going to be?
I normally pick it the last, I'll pick it tomorrow. Usually my walkout song, but I love so much. There's so many different types of music that I like, and whenever I feel I pick a song that I feel emotionally connected to, that inspires me.
Now here's we're going to switch this interview into a different direction. It's called Name Association. I just want you to tell me what comes to mind when I throw these names out. I'm going to throw maybe 3 or 4, but Dana White.
He's the man. He's the boss.
Yep. What about Bjorn Rebney?
He's the owner of, or he's the president of the second best organization in the world.
Yep. Now, if they ever offered you a contract, would you go to Bellator?
No, because I want to be with the best fighters, and that's in the UFC.
With the best of the best, okay. And what about Vince McMahon?
I don't know too much about him, but I know he's huge in the WrestleMania world.
Here's a question for you. Where can we find gear on you if we want to pick up gear? Alex Ricci gear.
Alex Ricci gear. If you come by my gym, I have a lot of my gym appeal, like a lot of my gyms, like t-shirts and stuff like that. But I don't have much stuff out just yet.
Well, we're rooting for you here at the Turnbuckle Club. For the fans that are listening right now, where can they follow you in terms of your Twitter handle?
You can follow me at Alex Ricci MMA. And also you could check me out on Facebook as well, and Instagram as well too.
Okay, well, we're approaching the end of this interview. My question to you is, how do you want this event to end on Friday night? What are we prognosticating here? What kind of ending are you going for?
I'm gonna be coming out victorious.
Victorious. No, submission.
That's it.
Submission, strike. If you had a choice, which one would you pick?
Obviously, I love the knockouts, but I'm a jiu-jitsu practitioner as well, and I would love to get a submission. I haven't gotten one yet, and there's a very big possibility that Friday night would be my first submission victory.
Well, let's hope you hook up a rear naked choke. Well, as we conclude this interview, we want to say we wish you the best this Friday night at SCC 2.0, I guess, and we also wish you the best with your career and future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, you can follow Alex Ricci via Twitter at Alex Ricci MMA. Anything else that you want to say, Alex?
I just want to thank you guys for all the support. This is an exciting time for myself and the MMA community and the fans, so let's make the best out of it. Be the best people we could possibly be.
Awesome. Well, you're definitely representing Woodbridge here. The Turnbuckleclub.com is out of Woodbridge, and we're definitely supporting you, so all the best.
Thank you so much.
Watch out.